Hi, welcome to another video by Winged Nazgul about the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, courtesy of Games Workshop. Today I'm going to be talking about my collection of Winged Nazgul. Anyone who's ever, for those who've watched the movie, read the books, you know there are 9 ring wraiths, and thus there will be 9 fell beasts that they ride in the air. You first see the fell beast in the Fellowship of the Ring. You see it as a winged black shadow in the night that Legolas shoots down with his bow from Lothlorien that he got. He managed to shoot down the fell beast, but couldn't kill the ring wraith that way. And you see it more in the Two Towers and especially in Return of the King. You really get to see it. Okay, now I have 3 of these guys. They all have different poses. This is the first one I have. It's got the Witch King on top. It is. And I got this one from my buddy Sean, and he painted it because he's a much better painter than I am. As you can see from the base, he painted that one for me, and he did a really good job painting. And I think I bought this from him for like $50 with a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's pretty cool. He's a really good painter. He's painted a lot of stuff that I bought from him. He has, and you can see it's in flight. Looking around, the fell beast is. I find this is the one thing that Peter Jackson and his team at Weta Workshop got right as far as the fell beasts go, because Tolkien, he said that the fell beasts were basically like pterodactyl-like creatures, and that's what's on that Lord of the Rings Manish races from Middle-earth role-playing game of the 80s. They stayed true to the Tolkien's vision and had a pterodactyl type figure, but pterodactyl couldn't hold a full-grown man, but probably could hold a Nazgul because they're not exactly flesh. So that's what that was. And then my second one is the one you see in the Two Towers movie that doesn't really appear in the book. And I have a little Frodo to go with him, my little Frodo guy. And this scene doesn't actually appear in the book, but does appear in the movie, which I thought was kind of dumb. And this one's just got a Nazgul on a fell beast, and it's kind of like swooping down, looking at him, and it's based in Osgiliath. I got this one for, I think, $100. I paid for this one and a whole bunch of other little figures, like a Uruk-hai battering ram with 4 Uruk-hai plus the battering ram for the Isengard troops that came with it, plus the Frodo and a couple other guys. And I got it from a guy in Tilsburg. Ooh, my back still aches when I hear that word. It does. But, yeah, he painted it, and he did a pretty good job. It's metal. Metal is so hard, this thing tips over a lot, which is why the sword's broken and a few of the spikes are missing. Unlike this one, unlike the first one, which was plastic. So that's cool. And then this is the third one I have. I painted this one myself. I didn't do too bad of a job. I didn't. It's pretty basic, pretty easy to paint. And this one came from my Lord of the Rings Battle of Pelennor Fields box set. And I could customize it. I can make it like the first one with the Witch King, or I can make it like this one. And I really like how this one came out. I do. I thought it was pretty cool. It looks like he's swooping down to grab something, to bite something. And then the base of it, I used some black sand on the base. So as far as playing this goes, the fell beast, actually they fight and move pretty good. They're pretty high ranking in fighting and moving around. They have a huge amount of strength as well as defense because they're armored. I got scales on mine, armored scales. They're kind of like not a dragon, but something between a dragon and an eagle type idea. They have 2 attacks. They can bite you or they can claw you and use their tail as well. And it takes they take 3 wounds, so you have to hit it and 3 times. You have to get 3 hits to kill these things. And then of course you have the fear factor. So you do, because seeing one of these things flying at you is going to make you shit your pants, basically. So they have that, and of course you have the ring wraith. And once the ring wraith's on there, you know, you're definitely, unless you're a hero, you're not doing so well. So the only other thing about these guys is if the ring wraith gets off or he's killed somehow, then the fell beast will fly off on his own, which is kind of cool. So these things are definitely very hard. They fly, obviously. They're monstrous charging, and they're terrifying to witness. So these make any game much more interesting when these guys are there. I actually want to get 6 more of these guys. I want the whole 9. I want the whole 9 ring race on their Nazgul, on their fell beasts. I do. That would be really cool. Because 8 of them are supposed to appear in the opening of the Black Gate scene. In the last battle that Aragorn has. There's supposed to be 8 of them flying around. So, and then they fight the eagles. So that's kind of cool. So individually, these things cost like $75 Canadian, with plus the taxes, to buy. I've been lucky to get these 3 at really good deals. I have, and quite happy with what I got. It's a pretty cool collection. Anyway, that's all I have for these guys. I'm gonna be letting all my collection online on YouTube, just to make videos, just to show people what there is and what they look like, and maybe I'll even video a game that me and my son or a friend have. But for now, I'm just happy to show people my collection and what it looks like. And if you have any comments or any questions, anything else you want to see, let me know. And I'll be glad to do it. Till next time, bye.